And go YouTube! I choose you! Done. Magic. YouTube working. How are we all doing? Good morning to all of you. Great to see you all. Thank you for bearing with yesterday, because yesterday? Yes, yesterday with my painkillers. The pharmacy told me it would be half an hour, and it took them 4.5 hours, which is basically the same thing, apparently, in medicine time. When you're waiting for your painkillers, I can tell you it feels like a lot longer than that. How are you all doing today? It's lovely to see you all. It is indeed Wednesday. We are halfway through the week. You're nearly there, almost at the weekend. It's been a bit of a long and difficult week for a number of people, but we will get through it together, as always. You require Chrono Slay? I don't think we require Chrono Slay. No, I don't think that's needed. Let me just make sure all of this is working. Let's go into my OBS. Chrono Slay will go hard, Arsenal. I'm not sure that we need a Chrono Slay in quite the same way. Give me 1 second, chat. Give me 1 second. Refresh this page. That's all working. Apparently, starting up YouTube just broke my multi-chat, so that's always nice, isn't it? YouTube's always so helpful. Hello, Balthazar over on YouTube. I can see you there. I just can't see this working here. Why is that? One second. Check my Stream Elements Live login. See if that's working. That was horrifying. Where is my chat? I may just not be able to fix that. Okay, that's fine. Let me just go to my backup option. Is this one? That one. It's not, but is it Bully the Mods Day today? Is that what today is? I'm not sure I remember. I don't think I got a memo for Bully the Mods Day. But I'm interested. Tell me more about Bully the Mods Day, please. Okay, let me get YouTube chat as well, so the YouTubers don't feel left out. Because that wouldn't be very nice, would it? We don't want the YouTubers to feel left out. Even if YouTube did break it, it's not the YouTube chat members' fault. It's just YouTube as a platform's fault. Control Windows key and T, which is a very useful ability if you've got power tools. If you don't know what Control Windows key T does in Power Tools, it enables the always on top version that you get for things like the Task Manager, so it stays on top of other windows that are inactive beneath it. It's a very useful feature of Power Tools. That and Fancy Zones. Fancy Zones, another cool feature of that. put the game sound on for you so you can hear those. And now we will get settled in. Good morning, all of you. Every Wednesday is Bully the Mods Day. Well, I love that. I'm here for that. I can fully support this being Bully the Mods Day on stream. I have this. This is what keeps me safe. As long as I've got this, chat is going to be on my side, right? That's how that works. Glue is better than jangly keys. I know that. Don't worry. Glue, you say? Well, I have it left over from Glue's Day because I was collecting painkillers yesterday. I didn't actually consume my ration of glue, so I've actually got an extra glue ration today. An excellent vintage, chat. An excellent vintage. James Brown, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Why did that not play? I know why. Bear with me. I need to enable this one. Why didn't that work? Oh, that did work. Okay, hang on. Let me just get... There's a few things I broke, so bear with me. Let's also not route that through the microphone so you don't hear those twice. We've got a few things, chat, like, you know, obviously this.
Everything was coming at me from every direction all at once, and I was like, there were dicks everywhere, you know? I'm just fucking...
So that's working. That's good. We've got Winky's voice lines. Let me say my thank yous to people, and then we'll properly get started. Want to do a absolute massive shout out to J Deal and Fire. Thank you very much for your resub with Prime, buddy. Timperius, 9 months tier 1. Absolutely amazing of you. Thank you very much. And Senzon, 9 months of Prime as well from you. Thank you very much. 3 months of Prime from J Deal and Fire. 9 months from Timperius. A whole 9 months of Prime from Senzon. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Let me just check on the PP goal. See what it's saying, because the PP goal is very kind like that and doesn't actually update me very well. We're at 21 points. Let's get that up on screen. An extra 7 points more. Oh boy. Thank you all very much. I appreciate all of you. As a reminder, I really need to be pushing tier 3 subs this month, and so I can get the 300 points on the Partner Plus program. If you are considering giving a 5 sub bomb at any point over the coming kind of days / weeks, I would really appreciate it if you would consider getting a tier 3 sub instead, until we can get a little bit closer to our sub goal. And if you are a tier 3 sub in Discord as well, you get extra access to the T3 containment pen, where we do have extra Bailey photos and extra IRL photos, and basically it's an extra place for me to chat. So, you know, if you fancy doing that, you're more than welcome. But yeah, this month and the next 2 months, I need to be aiming for 300 points on the Partner Plus program, because it makes a difference as 40% of income on Twitch, which is kind of wild when you put it that way. But hey, we are where we are. 5 head for 5 bombs. I should make that the tier 3 sub emote of some kind. Just a tiny little... an extra place you can bother, Cronus. You can ping me. You can ping me in that channel. It's amazing. What was that? What was that, G? Sorry, I can't hang on. It was...
To fuck off with that shit.
Yeah. I really appreciate it, Chorus. Thank you very much. And like I say, I appreciate every single tier 1 sub. All of them. I really appreciate it from all of you guys. You guys are all awesome. I couldn't do this without you. You're so horrified. Oh, that's...
Chronos uppies?
This is why I'm not allowed nice things. Did I do A7? I didn't. Now, there's a little sneaky spot, I think, if I recall correctly, that I can use here. I'm fairly sure this little ledge here is just about on the edge of... It is, yeah. Haha. You know something? That was G's voice. That was G's voice. Did I keep the new button image for G? I did, 100%. It's the only one of my buttons that has a little image, but it's hilarious. The funny thing will be that if I do this with the cat cam, you know how when Bailey gets up on the desk that you've all recently seen? You might be able to see it when I do this. Yeah, you see this? This is G's face right here.
To fuck off with that shit.
If you need to know why I'm like this, I have an image for you that explains exactly why I am the way I am. Hang on, let me just grab that. It's a few years old, so... This is why. This is from 2021 when I reposted this. Excuse me, streamer, do I have written consent to use that audio clip on stream? Actually, Luke, I don't need to. Unfortunately, now that G's an affiliate in the Twitch partner, she counts as a public figure and therefore isn't entitled to the same thing. That counts as fair use now. It's wild how little protection you actually have to a certain point. If she asked me to take it down, I would, because that's how that works. It's about being decent. But also I do have permission, yes. There is that too. Fair use is quite complicated. You should, if you're gonna mess around with it, look into it. It's very different depending on where you are in the world. Japan, not a thing. You love. Wait, why are there two? Why are there two buildings showing up on this map? And why am I going that way? I'm not heading there. It's actually wild how little protection you have as an individual online for someone just using your identity or like using your likeness. Yeah, it's kind of wild. I looked at the mod part in one of my now friends' stream. There you go. It's just a funny meme. That's what ultimately that's how I justify being a goblin to Thor. Vicky, hello, one of my absolutely favorite people. How are you? It is lovely to see you. Lovely to see you on this fine Wednesday. I know what day of the week it is, definitely. How are you today, Vicky? Good to see you. And you said it was Wednesday because I got no clue. I'm glad it's not just me. It's because I streamed on Sunday. Because I streamed on Sunday, my entire week schedule has been really weird. G's too busy being her own streamer now, Vicky. That's the problem. She's now got things like this.
To fuck off with that shit.
You know, fun voice lines. Ooh. That looks like loot. The loot-filled firework display. My favorite is when G tells you what... That is true, Luke. It's always nice when G tells you that you're right, isn't it? Obviously, because it's such a rarity, right? I might be a bit of a loot goblin with these and have them kind of down to a small art. When the server lets me have my loot, I will have it. It's more efficient if you beat the ship to the sand and sit directly underneath it. I don't think so, Krasmedic. If anything, it's more efficient if I hover in its flight path as it crashes, and I hit the ground with it as loot. I didn't say it was efficient for me, but it's just generally more efficient that way. Does it have collision in the air, the ship? Oh yeah. Yeah, I've seen carriers get slapped out of the sky by them. It's very funny. Don't know if this will be high up enough. 10 meters. Okay. That's 9 meters. Okay, we can do that. We can do 7. It's actually because G's developed a chronic Fortnite addiction, and you know, now has become a meme online 1 day a week, I think it is. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Lucky. I didn't scan A9 or A6. Okay, that's a really weird set of cells to not scan, but fine. D4. I'm not wrong. I'm often, yeah, often not. I think I'm famous for being not wrong. I think that's what it is. I think that's not often right, but being not wrong is kind of a specialty as a career choice. You're heading out to Mine Titanium. You have a base on the E7, E8 line as assistant and a community gift box in the porch. Help yourself. Well, thank you, JD and Fire. We also have a guild open base in E5. If anyone wants access to that, you can be part of Bailey's Bodyguards, which is O. Bailey's Bodyguards, House Harkonnen. We've got people in here now, so more than welcome to come join. Officers for everyone. Invite your friends. Has G gotten better at Fortnite, or is 12 the best he's gonna? Has G never like won a? I can't believe G's never won a Fortnite. We're already second place on the lands, Rad, because of everyone knows that B is the strongest. Hello, N66, how are you? It is good to see you. See, I know that Vicky has recently been lost in the depths of F1 season. It was the Olympics, and then it's F1 season. That's all. That's the only brain cells, you know, that are focused right now are Vicky's F1 brain cells, chasing every last scrap of car dopamine. Dopamine go brr, cargo brr. Meow, meow. Oh, it's great. I'm really glad that you're having fun with it, Vicky. It's really nice to see how energized you are for it and how much you're enjoying it. Early Sunday start? Yeah, wasn't it? Isn't it like 4 a.m.? Cargo brr, Alonso will be crying. Aston Martin is losing it. I did hear that something happened that wasn't ideal for Aston, but I'll be real with you. I've watched F1 a few times, and don't get me wrong, I love it when they crash. Most of the time though, it is just meow, meow, meow. Can't go fast. It's just lap numbers, isn't it? Like, you know, it's like watching the skiing. It's like watching, you know, any of them. It's about a form of judgment system. So, you know, laps, etc. You know, lap times. And this just has lots of expensive machines and lots of money involved, so it's extra shiny. I'm just not sure I understand the I don't know. I don't know. If it makes, I don't know how to describe it. They're not real cars. Like, they're wonderful cars. Don't get me wrong, but they're not real cars. Which sector is PvP in? PvP starts halfway through the I band, Deluxe. So if you are in the deep desert and you go into the sorry, not the I band, so the E band, so this band here, about halfway through. So if you look at this whole square, my base here is on the south side, so it's safe. If you go beyond the middle of it, this becomes PvP above here. So broadly, this section up here is PvP. Everything above that on the map is PvP. You are very welcome, Deluxe. Not a problem. Happy to help. I don't know. I think they're very nice cards. There's a huge amount of really interesting engineering choices and really minuscule adjustments that can make such a big difference. I think it's very technically interesting, but for me, it'll be more like the race prep and then the outcome. I'm not actually sure that watching the race itself would be the bit that I would enjoy personally. Well, I guess like most sports and stuff, it's like it's about watching it with your friends and having that shared experience. It's a bit like, you know, as many of you know, I don't really care that much about football teams, but I do like cheering for whichever team my friends aren't supporting if we're at the pub. If anything, they're more of a car than my electric one. Well, they're not, though, because they can't go over a speed bump, Lukewarm. If you can't go over a speed bump, you're not really a car. You're a go-kart. If it could go on an actual road and it could go over a speed bump, fine. But if it's going to have an accident getting out of Sainsbury's, it's not a real car. Or not a real driver. Some of the drivers for F1 are insanely skilled. Yeah, Vicky, how you drive your car is probably not something we want to be bringing up when we're talking about F1. We're talking about skilled drivers here. It's different. It's a different conversation. No, so I'm not insulting them. I'm just saying that I think I prefer like a more practical kind of hands-on race. Like I really enjoy the kind of races that you see in Top Gear where they would race like a car versus a train versus a plane, for example. I absolutely love the varied racing style of that kind of thing. You know, having multiple cars trying to do a route in the real world. I'm not sure track racing for me is as exciting unless it's banger racing because they just fuck each other up. Banger racing is fucking great. The Americans know what they're doing with banger racing as well, because sometimes they catch fire. That is a sport. You bet you're out. Like American football is pretty good. American football where people catch fire sometimes, even better. Rugby, pretty cool, kind of hardcore, very fun. If the scrum sometimes caught fire, would that not be better? Quite possibly. Would I support that more as a sport? You know what? Maybe I would. Real Steel, you know, the Hugh Jackman robot boxing film. The reason it's good is because you get to watch robots smash the fuck out of each other. Those might catch fire. That's what makes it a better sport. The more chance of fire, the better the sport is, chat. That's why you like the Olympics, because there's free fire. Why else do you think BattleBot's full of fire? The arena is full of fire. Yeah, the Olympic flame is free if someone gives it to you, Nellis. That's how that works. You can take that fire, and you can just take a little bit if you want. That's what they do. Every single Olympics, they just take a little bit of fire from the Olympic flame. It's free. It's free fire. They hated him because he told the truth. Who wouldn't like free fire, Vicky? Honestly, I completely agree. Yeah, you put your fire with the rest of the fire. Yeah, exactly. Lighting is untaxed fire. Lighting is restrained fire. It's too smart. We had to set the fire free. When a bulb blows, that's the fire finally being set free to go back to the elemental planes. If you don't know how bulbs work, that's how it works. I found out from an electrician, trust me. You just noticed T3 SCP caution advised. I'm glad you've discovered the T3 channel stunts here. I feel like if anyone in this community is going to be an SCP, it's going to be one of the tier 3 subs. It's going to be a thing. You're not allowed near fire since the accident. The accident, yeah? Accident in quotation marks? Hello, old man Tony. Thank you very much for the lurk. Well, that was easy. You set all of your hair on fire when you were younger? I would believe that. Martians are also afraid of fire, not just SCPs. Fair. Did it grow back? JP, god fucking damn it. You're basically asking when does Vicky wear wigs? That's what you've just asked. 16th of December 2002. Wow, it's like Vicky's got it like marked in the calendar and everything. Okay, sorry, John. I need to correct James Branton's. My condolences for your twin rather than about your twin. You don't go buy a flame or a candle without thinking about it? Wow. That's... Are we talking like full-on set your hair on fire? Paladin Berserker Jedi 65 consecutive streams. Thank you a lot, dude. That's absolutely amazing. 65 streak, as with many of you. Wild. You guys are legends. It was awful you had burns on your ears and everything. How did you... I don't actually know if I want the answer to this question, but how did you manage to set your hair on fire when you were younger, Vicky? Go on. I need to know. I need to understand whether this was one of those like unfortunate accidents or whether this was like a proper Vicky moment. Because the other person I would also believe G if she told me that she'd accidentally set her hair on fire. 100% believe that. Wouldn't even hesitate. It's just the kind of behavior that seems to be a thing. There's a worm right there. It was a Christmas gathering thing. There was candy on the table and a Christmas candle table. So you went to get the candy, leaned over, and okay. Yes, apparently over a fire, it's hot. Okay. I'm glad that young Vicky got to learn at a young age how effective fire was. We are 1 hour away from the expected downtime. Have I already scanned Bravo 1? Oh, I did. I didn't scan Charlie 1. If any, you know, there are some people who I think definitely need a handler. Vicky, one of them, yes. Hair burns in like 2 seconds, especially, yeah, I mean, it depends obviously on a few things, but it can quite easily just go whoom. Oh, the smell, yeah, the smell of burning hair is, yeah, that's an abomination. Oh, Vicky, oh. Well, look, at least it grew back. I have to ask, Vicky, what's happening with the hair next? Is it staying brown? Is it staying light? Is it going back to pink? What are we doing with the hair next? Because I need to kind of mentally prepare. Just about enough time I've gotten used to your light hair until I noticed yesterday that you like the pink. I met Vicky with the pink hair, so I very much liked the pink hair, but I also like the current hair. I think Vicky said that she was going to grow it out brown next. If your hairdresser wasn't too busy shacking up and popping out children, you'd go back to pink. Rude and selfish of your hairdresser to be relaxing, enjoying their own life, having kids. Selfish. Selfish. The audacity. Hello, Alpha, over on YouTube. Hello, David Aldrin. Very selfish, how dare she? Exactly, G, exactly. Very, very rude of hairdressers to have a personal and private life. JB, I think I see some slight logistical issues with that. I think that it's probably going to be more efficient for Vicky to pay literally anyone in the UK rather than you flying to the UK to do her hair, or vice versa. So for now, you're going to let your natural hair carry on coming through, so it'll be brown, and then eventually it's... I've not seen you with natural hair. That's going to be another adjustment. It's naturally just like kind of like a chocolate brown, isn't it? Like a fairly standard, like kind of my hair color. Maybe a little bit lighter. Are you just going through the same thing? Their hairdresser is pregnant and now it's like, what do I do now? That makes sense. My hair color is your color. Okay, that makes sense. That's. I definitely don't have to look at myself to remember my own hair color. All of a Sutton, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub, buddy. You are amazing. I really appreciate you. As many of you know, I'm working on the T3 PP program this month. We've got to get 300 points. It's a lot, so every single tier 1 sub is massively appreciated. And if you were going to do, or you were considering doing a sub bomb this month before the subathon, I would appreciate if you consider instead doing a tier 3 when you resub. Just have a think about it. See how you feel. It's the same price as five gifts. Worst place, you've had a hairdresser for years and she started having kids and didn't stop. Now this one, you're about to get Suki to work on it. I think Suki would probably be not very good with pink hair dye. I'm going to be real with you. I think it would be hilarious, but I think that Peter would probably be on your case. On the bright side, you know, of all the things to get cancelled for in 2026, you know, Suki dyeing herself pink is probably one of the best reasons. You're waiting for the subathon? Oh, well, thank you, John O'Clock. I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be good fun. I'm wondering if Kay can grow his hair to the same length as Vicky if they both have the same color hair. We probably could. Like I said, it's been growing for about 9 months, and it's from the back, from where my finger is here, it's probably grown about a foot long in 9 months. So by, say, December, it would probably be maybe by December, but also Vicky's hair's gonna keep growing. We'll be Vikings. I reckon we could do that. Yeah, I'd be down. No, I'm saying that Peter would probably be upset if Suki was dyed pink and streamed online, you know? If they found out that the streamer on Twitch had dyed a cat pink, even by mistake, can you imagine Peter wouldn't shit themselves with glee? Beards included. You actually be surprised. I can grow a beard. I just choose not to because it really annoys me. Ooh. I'm really good at doing this whole scanning thing. I definitely don't scan the wrong sectors. Shaving annoys me. Shave a full beard all the time. I think people tend to go one or two ways. Other people kind of just shave and have an issue with it. Some people don't. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Luke. Appreciate you. Chat's to blame, distracting me. Always blame chat. Or always blame Sabu if Sabu's here. There is that too. Only blame Sabu. Also, your beard grows too fast to keep training to shave every day. I have to shave every day. I'll be real with you. It's a thing. You got compared to Vlad the Impaler by the security guard at work this morning. You mean the classic? You mean the classic Vlad the Impaler image, like this one? This is what somebody at work compared you to, Alpha. That's kind of. That's a look. That's a real look, that is. That's... I'm not sure that's hugely in this time of year, but it's certainly a vibe. I mean, that great style. The moustache is excellent, honestly. It might be a very, very kind, you know, a very, very kind reflection on your looks, if you're into that, if that's your goal. Oh, the ads are here, chat. I will be right back. I'm just going to go grab myself a couple of drinks because I'm low on them, and then we will resume. Grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, and we will resume shortly. Welcome back after the ads, everybody. Begun the mod wars have. I see that Nellis and Sabu are trading opening shots in the command wars between the mods. Now, as you know, I wouldn't display favoritism by intervening in the mod wars. So, whichever one of them, survives wins. It's kind of Game of Thrones style. They can see who survives. Your money's on the cool mod? That makes sense. I think in the mod wars, I would bet on Demnar. I think that Demnar is the underdog in the mod wars, and I think would surprise everybody. I think Demnar's got enough repressed rage to channel it into a way that would destroy the rest of the mods without them realizing. Luther scares you? Luther would be a very, very strong opponent. Don't get me wrong, the mod wars, Luther is definitely a force to be reckoned with. But I would caution you against underestimating the powers of Demnar. Sabu and Nellis also very, very potent combatants. I'm very interested to see how it goes. It's pretty much anything goes, but I do think that overall, because obviously Nellis, Luther, and Sabu are all going to be fighting out in mainland Europe, whoever's left has to fight Demnar. That's why I think Demnar's going to win. Because the rest of them have to duke it out in Europe, and Demnar's too powerful over there in South Africa. Yeah. You need anti-air to solve Luther force. Whoever's in charge, whoever wins the mod wars, you have to let the other mods live, but you'll get first choice of which armed force you get to run when I inevitably seize control of the entire world. I feel like a Chronos tyranny would be excellent, okay? Most of the time, I'm going to leave you alone, except where it's either very, very important or funny. When I say me, I obviously mean Bailey. Who else do you think I'm the bodyguard of? I mean, look. This is a guild which definitely is not a cult created purely for the logistical supply of chicken to our feline overlord, the most perfect one, Bailey, Prince of 1,000 Worlds. Definitely not. Definitely not a cult. It says it clearly that Bailey's bodyguards isn't a cult. Does this make me the avatar of Bailey? It's easy to take out Demno to say he's trying to take over a taxi route. You were the first officer, does that count for something? It depends if you can hold on to that position, Sabu. You have to fight for it. Like call the Vikings again? No? I'm pretty sure the Vikings are all over Europe now. I was watching some very interesting, like 1 hour program about the Viking influence in America and how far, if ever, they ever did settle. And it comes down to like 1 or 2 pieces of evidence as to whether Vikings did actually make it to what would now be the United States of America. When you do, can you enact the Highlander policy for billionaires, as in there can only be one? If somebody wants to take the slot, they have to hunt the existing holder. Welcome to the policy committee, Kvasir. Welcome on in. You can join the civil service. How would you like a position in the cabinet for, you can run the office for billionaires? I like this principle. Make it happen. See, I know that effective government delegate it. And then if it goes wrong, I can blame it on you, and I can fire you scot-free. I've learned very well from how the UK government seems to do things. You'll take it? Perfect. Okay, so let's have a look at the Deep Desert this week. What have we got? Have we got any? Oh my god. Do we have any loot caves? Really? No loot caves, one PvP shipwreck? Yeah, H2 and H5, that's what I can see on the map. Yeah. It's a long flight. Alright, we can just chill while we're doing it. Gonna have a look at a couple of the bits. Do this. No PvE loot caves, unfortunately, people, this week. It's a bit of a shame. We had 5 last week in total, and like 3 of them, I think, were in the PvE area. It was very nice of people. And then we've got 1 shipwreck in I5, I think it is. 1 fallen ship in the deep desert, which is wild. Hello, Xanatos. How are you doing? Oh. You still feel like you can't get the T6 Holtzman to drop? Your luck with that thing is awful. Which one is the T6 Holtzman? Is it... the adaptive, that one. Is that what I'm thinking of? The adaptive Holtzman? This one, Kvasser? Yeah. It's certainly a nice shield to have. Yes, that's certainly a thing. Doing great, going on days off for a week. Oh, very nice. Getting a week off. Although starting a week off on a Wednesday is an interesting one. Why the Wednesday? Maybe you had start of month tasks? You've had 1 adaptive this whole time? I mean, Kvasir, if you want me to give you an adaptive, I can just make one for you. I've only got level 10 crafting, though. Your days off straddle the weekend? That makes sense. Makes sense. 5% from the PvP testing stations, but you keep getting the damn cauterizer, so you keep getting the other rolls. Oh, no. I can't give you a blueprint for it, but I could just make one for you in the interim. Although you might be at a higher difficulty and looking for a higher grade. No, you can't get higher grade shields, I don't think. Just garments. Do this. Okay, you're off the blueprint. It'll drop eventually. You've gotten lucky with other stuff, but that one doesn't want to be nice. If I get one, I'll let you know, Kvasser. I haven't seen one since the change, the update. Hello, Caraday. How are you? It's lovely to see you. This is Larnison, isn't it? Or is it Daniel Parker? I can never remember. Be one of those where 3 drop right after. Oh yeah, that's what'll happen. Yeah, you'll get none, and then you'll get all of them all together at the same time. Yeah, like buses. Oh, the reason this has changed is because this is no longer by the same person. They've changed the name they release under, which is why I thought it was Lanison, but actually isn't. They're now called Daniel Parker. Okay, interesting. Interesting. They just split their music styles, that's why. Hello, Red Falcon. How are you doing? I was quite good at my heading. It's just what you do on YouTube as well, though. Like if you're doing like if you do like a long play of certain types of content, you'll want to you'll want to do what you can on, you know, to separate your channels out in some situations. You keep seeing people say Masano is the ease of the dungeons, but he's literally the one you struggle with because of the crazy damage over time. Feels like something you're missing. It's likely, Kvassit, are you running the rad suit? You started Rocky Space Marine 2 and getting to Warhammer lore. I'm very, very pleased for you, Divine Fox. What are you enjoying about it so far? Caraday says, I'm happily lurking in your stream. Gotta work some work. Oh, well, thank you very much for lurking, Caraday. I hope the work goes quickly for you today, buddy. The reason I ask is that the rad suit has a 30% fire mitigation, so that's probably helping. If people are using the rad suit, you can probably tank that boss far more easily than if you're not. You're learning about the legions on Horus Heresy. I mean, the Marines are just, the Space Marines are just like they're iconic. They are very cool as a concept. They're just very, very neat. Not to go join another meeting that could have been an email. I hope it goes quickly, Sindri. Good luck. You've been running the power harness with forge pieces, might be something to consider. Yeah, see, the reason that this works is obviously the fire mitigation on this is can I take this off while in flight? I can. The fire radiation on this is mitigation. This is 30%. That does make a big difference, like character-wise, because obviously that's going to make that dot difference between being survivable versus painful. But ultimately, I'm running Masano on low difficulties. When you ramp that difficulty up and the fire damage increases, it's likely that it might be that people aren't running Masano on high difficulties, but on level 1, that dot is a meme. That on level 5, that dot's a meme kind of thing. And if you have something like the responsive planar suspensor belt, you can just jump up and hover above the fire. Masano's explosive damage as well, just not just fire. Don't get hit by the explosives then, Xanatos. That's my trick. That's what I would advise. Don't get hit by the explosives. And don't walk on the fire. Looking for the opening for this cave. Oh, someone's been here recently and taken my loot. No, they haven't taken the loot. It's instanced. Well, somebody left the guests in the entrance. There should still be one ranger in here. But, given that I've done the work to clear it out, I take all of the loot, rather than just half the loot. I don't really need the salvage metal, but fine. Oh, there's the ranger. Well, we got X-Core, Impure, okay. And then we will go to Hotel 5 and have a look at that as well. And remember, we've got 35 minutes until the downtime, so after that we'll switch to another game for a little bit, and then we might come back. You know, for when you forget to have your scout on you, so you have to do a loot cave run on the carrier, that happened to you earlier? I've done that before, yeah. Doing fallen shipwrecks in a carrier is a very weird feeling, but it has to be done sometimes as well. If I even get clipped by the explosive, usually while dealing with an ad, the dot takes you from full health to basically none. What's your combat level at, Massive? Your mitigation as well? That might also be making a big difference. Right, it's Hotel 5. It will likely be this one. No. Could be either of these, to be honest. We'll check that one out first. And then we'll have a look around for loot. Any loot, chat? Anyone see any loot out there? Loot? Looking far and wide. Doesn't appear so, does it? Have I done too much? I've missed on crafting explorations, that's why we're too. Yeah, I think ultimately this makes more of a difference than one would think. 22% damage mitigation stacks quite a lot. That's a lot. That every single damage you just take 22.5% less. I'm on level 45. I'm going to be hitting level 50 today, I think, in exploration is my plan. And then everything else is going to be combat. That will probably make it easier. So yeah, you've got 10% mitigation, so I'm just taking 10% flat less damage than you at all times. Hello, was it? How are you doing? It's lovely to see you, buddy. You spy something that is purple? So do I, John. I see the spice. There's many spice. No, you're breathtaking. I'm really hoping that all of the XP that I'm gaining is slowly adding up somewhere until it's just this giant pot of XP that's only like 1 million plus. Oh, this isn't the right cave. There's 2 of these caves in this sector. Jeff was angry this morning. Anytime you went below 250 meters up, he popped his head. Oh dear. No, Kvasir, it's been absolutely fine. Nah, we've been alright. We've been alright. You've been told that it forces a mod at random to play a match of Fortnite. That sounds awful. A fate worse than death. I'm fairly sure that cruel and unusual punishment has been ruled out. Unless you've been speaking to the Canadians, in which case I understand. What's that? The Geneva suggestions? The XP is accumulating in the background. I prefer that we didn't get XP at all after max level. Agree, yes. I'll just speak to Iggy and the others about it and find out. Here we go. This is the loot cave. Is that a Dune watcher? Oh no, Regis triple shot repeating. Watch me execute this friend. Now what, huh? Dab. You forgot how long it took you to get into a Thopter? Starting new after losing my character as a pay when you had to use bike and buggy back at all? I agree, yeah. it's one of those things. It's kind of, it reminds you, I think, of how much difference the ornithopter makes to the game and how much it changes it when you lose that access and have to go back to be like, oh wait, I'm ground-born again. Oh. Supposedly, there's a fallen shipwreck that falls sometimes in I-5 this week as well. Of course, it would fall near the ring mouth. It always falls near the ring mouth. It seems to be the way. Apparently, I didn't scan I-5. I just kind of flew through it. Okay. Go fly to the other side of I-5. There's a YouTube video how to rush a Thopter in 12 hours. 12 hours is still quite a lot of gameplay. Still, it's not a small amount. I wonder what happens if you try and scan in a square that you've already completely, fully explored. Wait for it. Hello, Sleepy Plays, how are you? It's on the playlist, yes. Indeed. Good morning, PC Tech, how are you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I mean, who isn't sleepy? It's just there's some great songs in that. And some very good actors. Why would I scan when I don't need to scan there? We're on the lookout for fallen ships. I'm keeping very well, thank you, PC Tech. Yeah, been alright, thank you. Bear Human is unfortunately sick, so I'm hoping I don't catch something. Hello, Aether Seed, how are you doing? How long have we got? We've got 25 more minutes. Well, let's go and try and hit level 25 exploration. Not 25, 50 exploration. What am I saying and doing? Aim for that exit. Faster good spec human. I'm hoping I don't catch it as well. That's the other thing, because it's just a coldy, fluey kind of thing. I haven't seen Bailey for a while. He's probably asleep somewhere. You kind of wish that the worms didn't breach. You had to watch for the small dust cloud that came, and then once it was in it, it hunted like a shark encircling and then charged you immediately. That would be an interesting way of doing it. I think that would be difficult to do stably with mechanics. Hello, Bees with the knees. Good morning to you. How are you, Bees? It's lovely to see you as always. How have you been? What have you been playing? Have you been playing? You've not been playing Resident Evil. Like, last time I saw you were doing a bunch of Next Best games and demo. And some Resident Evil over the weekend. Not sure if I remember seeing you played at Resident Evil. Either way, how are you doing, Bees? Hello, Val. How are you? Drink some water in game. Water. Because Americans say it in a weird way. Water. Doing alright, just walking on the trail, trying to get some steps in, and Resident Evil is awesome, you're enjoying it so much. I'm really glad you're enjoying it. I know that yourself and I think it's Curly are both big Resident Evil fans, so I did think you'd be enjoying it. I'm glad to hear that it's good. Having a bit of a march on the treadmill. Yeah, you can do this, bees. Woo! We believe in you. Yeah, you got this. You get those steps in. Woo! Wowder. That's getting even stronger accent. At this point I'm just kind of making them up. Wowder. You sound like a cartoon character at that point. Okay, now we're in the PvE area. Lol, Lengs is the last thing you want to be doing right now, but you are still doing it, and that's the key thing. You're still taking the effort, you know, to look after yourself, and that's a good sign. Sometimes you just gotta force it, you know. You gotta look after yourself. Yeah, if you're gonna say water wrong, just take the whole T out entirely. Water. You don't have to make it into a D. Like water, 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 bottle of water. It's that simple. What? Water. Like a glass of water. What is that? Like, excuse me? Ooh. See, obviously the game liked the accent because it gave us loot. That was surprisingly soft landing. God damn it, no more blueprints. Let me hear how you say water. What, in British, you just say water. Water. Americans say water. You put like a D in the middle, water. Whereas Australians put a different letter in different. They say like water. It's like a water in America, but yeah, different sound. I don't know. You're gonna start saying with the British accent, see if you don't notice this. I'm just gonna enjoy you trying to do what is very obviously gonna be a very stereotypical British accent, bees. Oh, I do say a bottle of water. Oh yes, yes. Most important that one hydrates, don't you know? With a bottle of water. The most British people can like turn on posh voice if we need to. In the same way that you could probably do a redneck accent if you need to. Oh yes, quite. Yes. I do say, bees. Most splendid idea. Ballo wallow. Next redeem 1 hour posh stream. Oh, I do say, Nellis, I think that after a while, I would get well and truly sick of this, you know. You can pull out the redneck accent anytime. That doesn't surprise me whatsoever. I mean, the Scots love the glottal stop, indeed. Yeah. Ronathy, bring the car around. Withering Minds, thank you very much for the reset, buddy. You are awesome. Whee! What do the Welsh say? It's basically like gargling gravel. Hello, Fujikawa. How are you doing? Thank you very much, Swithering Minds. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the progression on the sub goal, upgrading from a what's the word? Upgrading from a prime to a tier 1. Let me go and check the page and make sure I get the right number. We are indeed at 22 points. Thank you very, very much for that, Swithering. Substantial progress made today. I appreciate every single one of you. There we go, 22 out of 300. Thank you very much. Where's the D in water? I mean, you probably shouldn't be putting that in there. You love yourself some iron brew. This is going to sound horrific to you, but when I was at university, a friend of mine discovered that if you mix port and iron brew, it's actually surprisingly nice as a drink. That's like a whole like cocktail thing. I don't know how he discovered that, but surprisingly not shit. You should drink spiced rum with iron brew. At least they're the same color. You like rye whiskey and sweet tea? Long Island iced tea for me. It's the only kind of tea which I think is strong enough. You know, everything else just doesn't touch the sides. It's just not the same. They ruined iron brew by taking all the sugar out of it. Well, yeah, they had to try and preserve the Scottish somehow. There weren't going to be any of them left otherwise. Sorry, Benedict Cumberbam drinking Ballywaddle. You mean Benadryl Cummerbund? They could have given us the choice of keeping the proper stuff, what, and just paying the tax on it. I think they assumed that the people in Scotland couldn't afford to pay more because the English have stolen all of their money. So they didn't want to increase the prices. Is Young Sparky worth it? I've not personally bothered with Young Sparky. I'm just using a Mark 6 for now. Got to paying hundreds of cans of the pre-sugar tax stuff on eBay, I can imagine. Yeah, while stocks lasted, it's one of those things. XOXO Go Piss Girl. That's what the song just made me remind me of. It was good fun. Okay, so then we just yeet ourselves down here. See, I still think my favorite news this week is that death still technology has been invented and is now like part of standard process in Scotland. Scotland now, unironically, puts their cat has like you have the option of, you know, like being interred in a death still, like, you know, that being the way that you go, which I think is great. I think that the Scottish becoming the Fremen is what we needed. I think it would change Dune a lot. That was rude. I didn't. Rude. The server will shut down for maintenance in less than 15 minutes. Ah. The Scottish have mastered the bog walk. The Scottish have mastered many things, like the caper toss and being angry at England. Lots of people seem to have mastered being angry at England. It's very strange. I have no idea why. We are the most celebrated nation on Earth. I said Capitus, didn't I? I'm fairly sure I said Capitus. You've tossed a caber? We have in your town the largest gathering in the world for kilted runs? Wow, okay. Yeah, Capitus sings the whole thing. For those of you who don't know what caber tossing is, it's basically chucking a giant log end over end. Okay, let's go see if I can grab... Did that give me Rift Recon Run? It did. My favorite mission in the game. How come every time I'm buying I'm broke? Yeah, Capitus. That's what I said, Thistle. Thank you again, Swithering, for that resub. Right, can we complete the Rift Recon run before the downtime and hit level 50 exploration? Wig said caper? Oh, Wig said caper. Okay, fair enough. Island Games are a yearly tradition, 3-day event. It's still a long way to travel. The field turns into a muck-a-mock. It turns into muck and is likely a mock. I can imagine the Scottish define a mock quite well. When we say running amok, you know, it's a thing. That's not where I meant to enter the Arca Basin. I think I had a moment. See, look, the Germans taking the Scottish culture. I can't believe the Germans would appropriate the Scottish culture like that. I did just enter the Arca Basin on the wrong side entirely, yeah. You have 2 kilts at home? I can't believe it. Nellis, you shouldn't take the Scottish people's things. It's not very nice. I would obviously never come from a culture that would take the things from the Scottish people. Definitely not. Definitely not.
To fuck off with that shit.
Nothing is wrong with the Scots. I was very clear about that. Do you have EU private servers? Tebs, we currently only have NA private servers, but there may be something coming for EU. That said, most Western EU players have absolutely no problems playing on the NA East servers that we have. So at the moment we have NA East ones, but never say never on us having EU servers as well. Plans within plans, the ways of Zinch, chat. Yes. The new location for this pad is kind of easier, kind of not. It's easier to start off the run, but it's kind of easier for me to miss it. And this time, I'm definitely not going to get distracted halfway through doing the Rift Recon run and forget that I'm in the middle of doing a mission. It's spelled K, but yeah, that's what Thistle was saying. Thistle Grit was saying. The way of Bailey having no plan at all, that's often the way Bailey works. He runs into a room with no plan and then just works out when he gets there, and it works. The ads will be here in 1 minute, chat. So we are going to finish this mission, then go more up, and well, I say more up at our base, go park up at our base. We will then also redeem our final exploration next line of inventory slots after the ad break. But during the ad break, chat, I'm going to go and nip to the bathroom. Please make sure that you're grabbing yourself a drink, grab yourself a bite to eat, look after yourselves. Ultimately, you know, If I'm not allowed to sit here for 8 hours without unshrimping myself, neither are you. That's how this works. We're a very fair chat here. If I've got to, you've got to. That's reasonable. So when I stand up and unscrungle my spine, you should do the same thing. Maybe go and find a pet animal. Go and pet them. Maybe say hello to Luther over in YouTube chat. Hello, Luther. So during those ads, I will be right back. I normally run these every 3 minutes for every 45 minutes, and slightly over the Twitch amount because I've got to do my stretches for physio as well. So I will be right back as soon as those ads start. In the meantime, enjoy the ad Thor, and I will see you guys in a moment. Whoop. Come on, ads. Oh, wait, the ads aren't here. Oh, Twitch, come on. Don't do this to me. Well, fine. Look at this. I'm going to eat all of these delicious blueprints, all of this free stuff that I'm consuming that Thor can't have. Oh, look, spice plastinium dust, rare resources. Oh, you can't possibly have these. I'm going to keep them with all of my money and all of the shiny things that I've found, all of the cultural artifacts. Oh, it seems to be difficult to lure him out today, chat. We might have to try and lure out the Adthor chat with things like black garlic, Mothman's luscious ass, refined and resplendent in Mothman March. There we go. We're back. Hello, sorry about that. I am back. Thank you for bearing with me, chat. You guys are awesome. How are we all doing out there? Okay, we've got one fuel cell that's near run out. That's fine. We've still got 5 more. We need some melange. Where did my melange go? I was keeping some spice with me. Thank you very much. Where's the melange? Okay, we can do this, finally. Another 5 inventory slots. Level 50 exploration right before the downtime today. Meaning that we need to go back in and do this. We've got to count how many rows of these we have. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Oh, we don't have 50. We need to do this. There we go. We need to move these around, and then we'll actually have the 50 slots. There we go. See? Sometimes you have to make the game give you your inventory slots, chat. I'm also going to be honest. I think I might reorganize how I do my inventory, because like I had to scroll down quite a lot now to access my inventory slots. My pocket spice, yeah. I ran out of pocket spice, chat. That's what it was. My pocket spice ran out. When you say wait what, you mean wait what? How have I got 50 inventory slots? Wait what? I have to expand it because the quest items are still bugged? Or what are we saying? What am I waiting for? What am I wait? The quest items? Oh yeah, apparently I just have these quest items. I've got an 18 decoder. I've got Xantara's signet ring. I've got Zane's minimic film, and I've got the Mobulagan's minimic film. Minimic. That's stuck in my head for free. You can have that for free as well. The mimic film. Minimic film. See, it says it on the screen, James Brown. Minimic film. Do. It's not phenomenon. It's minimic film. Didn't realize you can spoof them like that. You can't. When you unlock a new row, by default, these are in this bottom row, which is inaccessible. You have to move them out of that row, being in slots 45 through 49, so I can actually free up the fact that I now have 50 inventory slots. Even that persists even through a relog, so in order to unlock them, I've got to actually move my inventory around. The devs are aware of it. It's a problem that's getting fixed in patch 1.3.10. I've had that confirmed. So for those of you who want to know how the new grading system works, this is a grade 0 replica pulse sword. It does 152 damage. This is a grade 4 replica pulse sword. It does 286 damage. More powerful, and that's the downtime. Hello, going to play Crimson Desert. Thought I will indeed be playing Crimson Desert. I'm looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to it for a while. I got the opportunity to play Crimson Desert early a few years ago, and it was very, very good even then. So yes, I will 100% be checking that one out. Zyklin, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's something that I'm not actually sure when the release date specifically is, but it's something that I'm very interested in covering, yeah. If people in the community want to see it, that is. The reason I liked it was that when I got to play it, we played it on controller, and it overall felt very good on controller. Bring this down. Let's do this. Stream information. Change. I think there's also drops for this. So switching to Bitcraft chat, so let me just get that opened up. So some of you might not know, but Bitcraft recently went through a wipe where they completely wiped the map. So I'm very interested in seeing kind of how this turns out. So let me go to my game And then we'll change this to Bitcraft. And that should definitely work. That definitely works. Not a problem at all. Did the category update? Did everything? It did? Okay. So they've done a big wipe recently in Bitcraft, and I don't really know how much has changed. Best change in Bitcraft, hunting from Mountback and auto loot. We're going in basically completely blind, so I might just completely wipe my character. Yeah, Luther, get moderated. You do. Yeah. Welcome to Bitcraft Online. UI is using the light mode thing by default, but you should start the dark mode on the graphics tab. By default, you start on low graphics, but you encourage you to raise it to a high setting if your system permits. Okay, nice. Let's load your experience in the previous world. This will permanently raise your experience or professions and skills to the values you had in the previous world. If you choose not to do this now, you cannot do it later. So it only loads your experience. It doesn't load your items, and it doesn't load your other progression, like your unlocks, like your skills. It's just professions and skills. It's not like the items you have. Yeah, Luther. Basically, it's knighted. There you go. You've got the sword on Twitch and the shield on YouTube. Yeah. I will try load experience. We'll see this. I don't want to lose out everything. Click to move or WASD to move. WASD to move. Apparently, we've done quite a lot more than I planned. Press Z to reset camera to the north. Hey, you, this way. Hi. Who are you? Wait, that's rude. I'm pressing space. Oh, there we go. Oh, you caught me. You're faster than I expected. Oh, where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Wisp. Skills are now learned via quests. That's interesting. I guess it gives you an introduction to each one. You probably don't remember much of the before times, do you? I don't remember much of the before times. Do you recall your name or have something I can refer to you by? And if you don't remember, you can just make something up. I clearly am called Kronos. Yes, that is my name. Apparently, they knew my name before I knew my name. Now, Kronos sounds like the name of someone with great style. True. Excellent style. Opening your vault with V, so then you want to change your look. Changing your look. Okay. I'm kind of enjoying the blue spice eyes, so that's what we'll do. White hair? Why not? I don't know which of these counts. So many hairstyles. Messy bedhead, done. Now I'm old. Ready to get a full quest log because of skill levels? Oh no. Eat a plain mushroom skewer just by pressing I for inventory. Eat. Oh my god, we've just eaten mushrooms. Amazing. Amazing. Our power is unmatched. Beginner forager. Wow. Better foods will last longer. Yeah, we want fish and bobs. We want fish and bobs. Come on. You'll pick up how to do things again by rediscovering them in the world. I will lead you some resources if you haven't discovered it, so you can expand your knowledge. You have to gather again. I'm interested in the Dune update, indeed. Yes. Okay, so that's... We're just gathering some sticks. Right-click means to quickly interact with surroundings. You have to right-click is the gathering menu. No, sorry, the expanded menu. Guess who's back? Back again, not me, nor Shady, because I don't know how to rap, which is a skill I wish I had. Fair enough. Fair enough. The makers are all gone. I like your map. Okay, so... Carpenter show off. I'm just gonna... Grab a bit more flint. I feel like if we're going to make flint tools, I probably need quite a lot of flint and quite a lot of sticks. Would someone carry levels and get frustrated trying to do the wagon acquisition quest right away? That makes sense. I'm going into this pretty like blind, but also like not too fussed by it. I want to try out the game as if I, was coming back to see how the game had been updated without any real news or knowledge. I want the map. I want them. They're mine. They're mine. They're free, Pan. We shouldn't ruin town. We should head over there. Where the hell am I? Soul Spire. Squirrel Nut Cove. I want all of the bulbs. There are so many bulbs out here that are being left. All this lavender that's been left. It's sad. It's sad to see. Fish. We've got fish, and we know there are bulbs as well. Oh, heck. Blade Punner, thank you very much for that resub at tier 1, 5 months. Absolutely amazing of you, buddy. I really appreciate you. Right, where do I need to go? I need to go over to here. We made it. Yeah, it was so dangerous. You should attune this into the sound so you can return it if needed. Try interacting with the statue and set your quick teleport. Wig Diddley, thank you very much for the 100 bits. I appreciate you. Who's a good chat? Wasn't there a thing with tier 1 versus 3? So tier 1 gives you 1 sub point. Tier 3 gives you not 5, which is 5 times the cost, but it gives you 6. So you get a free sub point basically at tier 3s. It's the most efficient way of getting sub points effectively. Indeed, Bitcraft is 50% off if you're wanting to grab it. We also have some codes to give away as well, so I might do those. In fact, let's do those now. I'm going to update the title. Update the title. We will do a giveaway, chat. I have some of these to give away. Bear with me a second. Right, okay, where's my Nightbot? Giveaways. Giveaway to active chatters. Only active chatters who have been active in the last 10 minutes from when I do the draw will be able to get it. Viewer luck modifiers. Ooh. Honor is, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub, buddy. 9 months is absolutely awesome of you, buddy. You are so welcome here. Thank you very much for the love and the support. I really do appreciate every single one of you. It makes a huge difference. Thank you so much. How many codes? I'm giving away 3 of the game keys, but I've also got a bunch of beta cube keys as well, which give you fun in-game things. Why don't you try crafting a flint tool bundle at that workshop? Oh, you get a bundle of them. Okay. So yeah, we are giving away 3 copies of this Bitcraft. And also beta cubes. More cubes for the cube gods? Exactly. Loot keys. Who doesn't love loot keys? Okay, so I did need sticks and flint, and you just lied to me. This doesn't give me all of them. It just gives me 4 of them. Oh no, it only said it gave me 4 of them. I can't believe Pan lied to me. Oh no, I do still need to make a bunch. Wait, what? Yeah, I do need to make a bunch of them still. Okay, fine. So I still need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. You'll get a second bundle in a moment. What? Oh. Why would you not just make... Why would you not just give everyone the whole bundle? Why not just do that as one interaction? Why is that 2 separate bundles? Weird, but okay, fine. I apologize, Pan, my bad. Just weird choice. Okay, so if I recall correctly... Cooking food. Start. Basic, berry, and civilies or anything new. Okay, we'll go find some berries, because that's perfectly safe, chat. Yeah, I just don't know why as part of making that first bundle, they say, actually, you're going to make a bundle, we're only going to give you 4, but then immediately after, narratively, we're going to give you the other 8 tools. Just make it so that it gives you the 12 tools in the first bundle you make. Why would you not? Oh, sand. Wait, no, I don't need sand. I need other things. I don't have the things I need for that yet, I don't think. So it's like an MMO Zelda style. This look, the way I would describe this is basically, if carrying first cargo item on your back, take a dedicated cargo slot in your inventory, slow you down while carried. Didn't know I was carrying cargo. Rough plant roots, plant fibers. To be honest, I was looking for berries rather than plant roots. So, ooh, that looked like star bulbs. Did I see star bulbs? It's star bulbs. Haha. This is how we can start getting some fishing bulbs, although we'll need to get a higher tier. Less than £7. It's a great game for what it is, and this game will be free to play. Release. Would you like to do something? You know, so you don't get bored? I can see that people are indeed joining into the giveaway. So we've got a bunch of different options. When is release? I don't think we've got a confirmed date on when that's going to be, but I don't think it's too long. I don't have anything I can say on that one. I don't think yet on like when release will be. Strawberry bush. Here we go. Hello, Mango Kart. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in. You were playing Bitcraft. How's it going? Can you build a home? I do believe that you can make a little settlement area, and you can actually have like your own little room and base area inside of that city. I'll show you guys a little bit of the towns later on. I've got a few friends who are in a couple of the settlements, but I haven't seen those yet. It's been a while, but I've not ever made my own one. The cogwheel in the inventory. Hello, Mango Cart. Great job. Now you can eat these berries by themselves. We turn them into cooked berries. A cooking station in town. You can teleport back. Quick teleport. Can't teleport home while carrying cargo. Welcome on in. How are you, Mango Cart? I've never had a mount in Bitcraft before, but I have had a cart. Thank you very much, Mango Cart. It's my birthday in on the 20th of March, so I've got a couple of weeks away. Free modes always make me nervous as long as they don't push you with absurd crafting queues. It's this very different Neverhood. This is a bit more like old school RuneScape. It's more focused on the crafting, the AFKing. It's much more like that. There will be a cosmetic shop. It's, you know, that's what the focus is, and it's more about developing the technology and what they've been doing with it, kind of behind the scenes, which is, I think, better. After plain cooked berries, that's what I just did. Didn't I? Yeah. Where are my plain cooked berries? They're there on the floor. Okay. Okay, so while I've got a deployable, I can switch that on, but I actually want to have that on by default. Meet the Wisp at the bank. Oh, banking. You think that I'll enjoy some pets in the game? How do I get pets? Give me the pets. How do I go and catch pets? It's basically new Pokemon. I will draw the first giveaway in 10 minutes at 1:30 my time. Here's the bank. Banks can be found in Rune Towns. Something that leads to Bricko to learn how to make something more interesting than sticks and berries. Rampart for combat, if I recall. Well, the bank is larger here in town than I remember. The first pet sequence on the hooting around quest for Alessi. Okay, open G, turn in. Crafting your own cart. I feel like I should make my own cart. Catch you later, Mango Cart. Thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate the raid. Speak to Bricko. Crafting your cart. Why, hello there. Looking to expand on your craft? Wishing to build a house, a town? Perhaps some better tools? The pursuit of perfection is a daunting one indeed. But where are my manners? I am Bricko, at your service. Okay, I'm not going to do that voice forever, but fine. That was good fun. Do I like random tech talk? I never say no to random tech talk. What are we talking about, Neverhood? What are we proposing? Lacking wheels, transport material will be hard pressed to see one without at least a car. Come back once you've got one. I'll help you further. Okay. Bricko recommends building a cart. I mean, that was the whole point of having find a bush with some rough plant roots. Well, I have those. They're in the bank. Sometimes do proof stuck on their phone. I haven't seen anything about it. I'd need more information. So we've got the plant fiber roots. Go make some rough plant fiber. Ancient foraging station. Okay, so you no longer just harvest fiber, you now have to get roots and turn the roots into fiber. Maybe I was spoiled before just by being given fiber by people. Rough. I'm remembering how to do things. Privacy screen. Okay, that's nice. So by default, it's got, you know, it's got the privacy glass by default now, which is nice. Okay, cool. Good job, Samsung, I guess. Now we've enough rough fiber. Press it further into a rough spool of thread. Okay. You return? What a waste of an hour. I'm sorry that you feel like you've wasted an hour, Sindru. But a per pixel level, so you can privacy screen, for example, notifications, or just screen that's for passwords. Interesting. Okay, so selective privacy glass. Okay, adaptive in a way. We need 2 of those. Okay. Right, it means it has nothing to do with it. It happens a lot more than it should do. It's one of the reasons why I think that modern business is so unproductive at times. It's wild. This won't require any active crafting from you since it's a passive craft. You can leave it unattended to illumine the craft will be completed on its own. Okay. It's currently 29 degrees Celsius in your room. You want to... Now let's just what? Why? Stop. Love yourself. That's going to take 5 minutes. Listen to the wisp. I am making as many of them as I can. You see that tree there? That could be your very own car with a little imagination. But say the trees inside... Leave the trees inside the city alone. They're too nice looking. It's going shopping. Okay. I'm on R9. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Nice, you managed to get a rough wood trunk. Let's get about town split some rough wood logs. Okay. Anton log. Zaharud. I think I prefer left click to move. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I need to make 6 rough wood logs. 25 regions this time, 9 playable regions with 16 closed regions that will open for events. Okay, interesting. It's a good way of doing it, I think. Flame. You should have almost enough materials to make a cut. How exciting. I'm not sure those will have finished yet, will they? That's not what I'm looking for. Well, as to change the camera angles now, it's a little bit easier. Oh, that's a real fast spin. Not a big fan of that. This still needs more time. Go to the ancient carpentry station. No, it wasn't shift, is it? Alt? Alt. We go here and we turn it all into... So we need 2 planks. Okay. Hello, Eileen. How are you? Doesn't look like Dune? Well, the good news is it isn't Dune, Red Falcon. Hello. Dune is currently down for an update. We are keeping an eye out for the patch notes, and we will switch back to it when we need to. We want to check out the Bitcraft update because they've made a bunch of recent changes and improvements, which is nice. Okay, nice. How are you, Red Falcon? Turn these into planks. Oh, they've got a llama goat they can run around on. Enjoying the spring temperatures in the sun. Very nice. Getting a skiff was a bit of a craft task. I can imagine that was quite a big task. Go and grab other stuff. It hurts my so much people are giving AI everything about themselves. It's kind of horrifying. Yeah, I'll be real with you. Like people giving Chat GPT confidential information is an absolutely dire problem inside of businesses. It's kind of wild. Well, you can't do camera meetings. You can't keep a straight face from all the stupid things that get said. I got in trouble once for rolling my eyes at a particular member of staff because they kept on saying ridiculous shit, which wasn't how technology works. When we're talking about data protection, I was like, if you're gonna stand up in front of the meeting and talk about something and be confidently wrong, I'll roll my eyes at you. Don't try and come off as a subject matter expert if you're not. Just like hold your hands up and be like, I don't know all about that. NVIDIA do an AI thing to keep your eyes pointed at the camera. Elgato have the same kind of thing. Yeah, it's a whole thing. My day job is whack-a-moling AI sites because blocking all AI stops lots of other tools working. Wild. That just shows you how interconnected it's all become. Turn the create rough ropes at the tailoring station. Ah, shit. I might have to go and get some more cloth. Fuck that up. If I roll my eyes, means I speak BS? Just in that particular meeting, yeah. Like, you bring a bunch of subject matter experts into a room for a meeting and then try and talk to the people who are meant to know what they're talking about, and you're wrong. Like, they're not going to take you seriously, are they? Even regular Google searches feed into Gemini. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Craft a deed to a cart at the ancient carpentry station. Ah, yes, the deed to a cart crafted, and that magically spawns a cart. Look at all of these achievement points. Look at how achieving we are. We're so achieving. So powerful. Your new card's been sent to your vault. Sweet, okay. Listen to what the Wisp has to say. So V. Deployables. Deploy. We have our card. It's carty time. Whee! True work of cart. I like this. The puns are good. I don't stop. Full cargo, deploy one cart at a time, store it back in your vault. No, I don't want to. I know where the cart is, but thank you, Roseanne. Yeah. It's the other one I don't under cash. We're ready to help out Brico. There's other travelers use your help too. I want to do pet stuff. I want to go collect pets this time. That's the goal. The entire goal is to go pet gathering. Where is Brico? Here he is. Oh, I don't need to go speak to Brico. I should press G. Turn in. We'll go speak to Alessi, who's in this area, if I recall. I could do this one. Plant fiber, need 300 plant fiber for that, so there's a bit some plant roots. Hunters and gatherers. Saggy birds, chat. You do get to rate your own character to a point, yes. Chat, we are going to draw the first giveaway now. I'm going to do that, so bear with me. As a reminder, this is for active chat members, so make sure that you pipe up in chat if you are wanting to grab yourself a copy of Bitcraft. I'll be drawing the game. I'll be drawing the winner in just a second. So if you want a copy of the game, now is your time to speak up. Theoretically. If you guys are wanting to get your hands on Bitcraft, it's an option. Let's see, we'll do this. And I'm going to choose a winner now. Press the button. Biddo followed 9 months ago. Biddo, I think you are here. I think I saw you a second ago. Let me grab you a key. Did it announce it in chat properly so that you can see it? That's also the question. If it's working as intended, it should have announced that in the chat. Ooh. Hey, there you go, Beardo. Congratulations. Let me go to Twitch. Beardo, this will show up as a warning for you on Twitch. It'll show up like a big moderation thing to make sure you copy and paste it out of the overlay. There is your key. You've been warned. There you go. You've been warned with your key. It worked. Congratulations. Okay, I'm going to do the next one. This time I won't do it with active chatters. I'm going to do it with a keyword, so you don't have to enter if you don't want to. So we will reset the entries. I will change the giveaway options. We will make it a keyword giveaway. Okay, this I'll accept my own rules. This is the oh fuck's sake, Nightbot. Why are you being such a bot? I'm logged in via Twitch. Silly Billy Nightbot. It's spicy bits, all one word. This is a game code giveaway again. I'll do the game codes first. So spicy bits. Just no, you don't need the exclamation mark. You just say it. Just say the word. It's not a command. Just a word. Although I did actually detect that, because I did put a star in that. So if you're looking to get a copy of the game, feel free to shout spicy bits, and you'll be in the giveaway. I will draw that in a few moments. Make sure all this is working. I'm back on the correct view over on Twitch so I can see the ads. The ads are about to start, chat. Go and grab yourself a snack, stretch your legs. We will be right back after those are done. I really appreciate you, and we will see you in a minute. Look after yourselves, unscrungle your spines. You know, if I've got to look after myself, you've got to look after yourselves. That's only fair. And I'm going to go check on Bailey as well while I'm gone. So I might come back with a cat. You never know. You never know. Who doesn't love free cats, ultimately? You know, you might just show up. Just be like, hello, it's me, it's B. Come on, Twitch. What are you doing? Does Mothman's luxurious ass need to be spoken about again? Mothman March. Hightail is changing their item system. Nick is unironically good. They fixed the moderate. There we go. That worked. Be right back, chat. Welcome back after the ads, everybody. This Saturday night on WWE. Oh, no, that's something different. Never mind. Thank you for bearing with during the ads. We are just waiting still for the Dune update to be out. It's not yet complete. Got a few things to do in Dune today, and we might even do some Arc Raiders after that, because I've been really enjoying doing a couple of just kind of little solo runs in Arc. It's kind of quite good fun. For some reason, whenever I'm in a group with Thor, we get matched with people who are hyper-aggressive, and I wonder how that happened. So I need to go and hunt down a saggy bird. Let's run off into the woods to go and find saggy birds, chat. Let's grab this cell. I don't know. I can't remember how one sees saggy birds again. That's what we gotta hunt down. We've got to hunt down the saggy birds. I think it's any bird in the saggy family, yeah. Oh, there's one. It's going to take us a while, but we will eventually hunt down this one bird. There we go, done. If I was to do this and to deploy this here, could I grab more than one saggy bird at the same time? I could. Okay, so I'm actually getting hunting experience for every single shot fired rather than just the kill. That's good to know. Level 12 in hunting already? Okay, Biddo. Let me send you another one. Oh, did it grab it for me? Nice, it did. Every shot is XP now. Also, mounts automatically suck up animal carcasses. That's good to know. Okay, so if you're nearby a mount, you can do that. We also need to grab some plant roots out here. Oh, those are both turned on. Okay, nice. You like the rock mounds? They're a great touch. Same. The rock mounds are nice. The cargo you collected won't fall at your feet, but instead gets automatically sent to your nearby deployable. Instead, with only one cargo slot on your back, having a deployable within reach keeps the cargo gathering flow smooth and easy. Nice, okay. So we're getting fiber plant seeds. I was hoping that we get roots as well, but it might only be when the bush is low integrity. I can't quite remember at what stage of the root that works. Is that saying the same thing, Beardo? If it is, I'll message the devs back and be like, hey, you gave me keys that don't work. There's a reason why if I'm managing Heartbound keys, I have to be real careful about how I do it all. You have to have a huge list and mark every single key individually and manage them all on an individual level. It's a whole thing to manage keys for a game. Otherwise, you end up giving away keys that, you know, someone should have used. I don't have any mushrooms on me or any food, so I'm going to have to... I cancel this, gather these strawberries. Because I can at least eat the strawberries. Am I gaining stamina while I harvest the strawberry? Okay, fine. Foraging, I'm apparently gaining stamina while I do it. Just a very, very laid back game, Bitcraft, which is nice. But it's just not really main monitor experience. Sometimes it's what my brain wants more dopamine. There's not, the loot isn't fast enough. I need more loot faster. Same thing for that one. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Beardo. Let me send them a message. It's disappointing from the devs, but fine. I'll Okay, Beardo, I've reported that to the devs, so let me know when. I'll let you know. I haven't got machete level 2. I'll let you know if I hear back from them during this stream. If not, then make a ticket in my Discord server, and we can keep it going. I can grab you through that then. Why can't I grab the star bulbs? I can. Okay. What did I need to get? I think I need more roots. But I still need to get more of. Where were those bushes I was using? There it is. That's the bush I was using. I am waiting on a call from the doctors as well today because my nan's got an operation today, so I am waiting for that. So if I had to suddenly disappear, that is what's happening, just so you all know. Just so you all know, that's what's going on. Bido, if you put a ticket in my Discord now, I can just grab you when that's there. Or we can close it if it's not needed. So if you make the ticket now, that way, if we do need it later, we have that option. Oh wait, no. Apparently, they've just given us a bunch more. Okay, let me do that. I'll. Apparently, these will definitely work. So. Let's do this. Let's go to Twitch. Let's go back to Beardo. Beardo, this looks very bad for your moderation stats. Unfortunately, there's so many actions, warnings against your name. I think we might have to have a conversation now. About your behavior. We've had to give you a lot of warnings. Oh, I need to eat something. Eat a singular strawberry. Oh wait, that didn't work. God damn, how many of these do I need to eat? All of them. I'll not even get that bar up to full. This isn't working. Okay. What I've learned is it's not working. That one worked. Good job. Thank you. I've confirmed the devs that one worked. Thank you very much. So basically what I'm hearing is I need to get fission bulbs. I'm glad that one worked. We have got more to give away. I will draw the next giveaway in a few minutes. Remember, the code is spicy bits. Fish and bulbs is the very intellectual food choice. It's very much obvious, yes. Okay, that's more strawberries. We can make that work. I got distracted while looking for the saggy birds, didn't I? There's more saggy birds. We can grab another burb. What are the giveaways for? They are copies of this game, Elclaw. We're giving away copies of Bitcraft. So if you want a copy of Bitcraft, you want to give it a go, feel free. The next draw we'll do after that is a beta cube. Who in chat knows what a beta cube is for Bitcraft and can explain it to us/me? I don't quite understand the implications of a beta cube. Here we go, bulbs. Bulbs. You should have some spare. Press V and go to pets. Oh, it's these. These are the cubes, are they? These ones. Which one do I want? I like this one. Little cube. Little cube, friend. You get a few from drops too. I forgot that we have also got the drops for this, yes. Look at my little cube. He's cute. I'm going to call him Kyle. Kyle the cube. And then we can go to cart storage. Oh, we've already got cart storage. There's another saggy bird over here. What does the cube do other than stalk you? It just stalks you. Why would you want to do anything other than stalk you? You mean follow? Yeah, and the same thing. Okay, go. I like how the bird teleports back to my inventory. That's nice. It's a nice feature. Yeah, it's in game. It's in Minecraft, Beardo. You're fine. More saggy birds. I'm back. Been gone for the last month because I had family visiting and their background noise of choices, radio, movies. Still struggling to find my way back to a normal, similar before the visit. How's things been for you this past month? Well, Timid Snow, first of all, thank you very much for the reset, buddy. I hope that your time with family has been good, or as good as it can be. Things have been pretty good for us. Yeah, things have been all right. There's been lots going on, obviously, but I think broadly we're all doing fairly well. It's just, it's about kind of getting by, doing what we can, really, as anything ever really is. The hunting go is a massive upgrade for hunting, though. Just being able to set mounts to auto follow so they pick up corpses is excellent. That's true. I can imagine that's good. You heard the first motorcycle of the season, nature is healing. Is that how you judge nature healing where you are, Boy Diddley? That makes sense. I can believe that. Why can't I see my cart? Oh, it's hiding behind that rock, that's why. How are we doing on the Dune update? Have we got files yet? Grab the bird. And then we're going to go back towards our cart. Where is the cart? Just directly south of us. There we go. Nice. Dude, where's my cart? Exactly. That's basically where we're at with this game. That's the way I play Bitcraft in general. There's another bird over here. We must grab it. The wind sweeping is my favorite after a ride. So many good poker runs. Hello, Werewolf. How are you? Good to see you. The birds are part of a scheme to try and lure me away from my cards. It's all part of their plan to get me lost. How are you, Werewolf? Ooh. Seven birds. Can we get 8 birds? One here. Having the cart does make a nice, like, a very useful, it's a very useful kind of center point when you're doing hunting. It is quite nice. This is a better experience, I think, hunting than I had before, which I think you did. I don't think you leveled up hunting unless you killed the bird, maybe? I'm one of the favorite mods. Oh, thank you. There's a few of us, but I do appreciate it. That's very kind of you, Joe Werewolf. You open the map, you can right-click the car icon and track it to always see where it is. Yeah, but that seems like I should just remember where my car is. That's ultimately what it is. You level it while you attack the burb, and when you process the burb, double XP. I love XP. One second. Get all the burbs. We are collecting many burbs. That is the goal. Do this. Collect this bird. This bird is ours. 9 birds. I think 10 birds is probably the most like saggy birds I've ever collected in the game. Ever. You like other mods now, bird? Yeah, they just can't have Gregs while they're working. They get too distracted. What is dictating how much damage? Oh, because we're flat 11 to 21 damage in general. Okay. Interesting. Fish and chips, the mods. That's very well fed mods at that point. That would be nice for them. Yeah, Thor asked if I wanted to play Space Marine 2, but do I want to not play the Tech Marine so that he can play the Tech Marine while I'm waiting for a phone call? No. If I'm going to play Space Marine 2 and I want to play Tech Marine, I'm going to want to play a Tech Marine. I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to want to play the classes I've already played alongside him playing the Tech Marine. That doesn't seem sensible. And like I say, I've got a phone call that I'm waiting for, so at some point I just have to stop and like disappear for a couple of minutes. It's basically an update on how the exploratory surgery goes. It's only a laparoscopic. It's only like a laparoscopic exploratory surgery, so it's not that dangerous other than the anesthesia. But it's the output of that shapes kind of what the future will be for health and stuff. I think I need to gather briny guppies to gather fish, if I recall correctly. What's this? Hexite dust? You like the Tech Marine? It can fix turrets that are on maps? Oh, interesting. Okay. Fair enough. Good to know. Guppies, then process them into bait. If I catch any. Oh, there you go. I've caught one briny guppy with an eye. I don't know why the guppy has an eye, but fine, it does. It's a shrimp. It's a shrimp, chat. De-shrimp yourselves. Five bait fish should be enough to. No, we'll run out this. Fine. Yeah, so I'll have 20 stamina left at the end of that. Do that. I might do some Warhammer at some point soon. Server downtime in June is quite long. What's that link to, Honoris? 90-minute downtime? And the final one, there we go. Missing basic bait. I had to process the bait fish into bait first. Okay. The view cart. 10. There we go. We've got 10 birds. Let's head back to town. We've got a few things to process. We can get some fish to make some fishing bulbs. We've got a lot of birds. We can use those to get more hunting XP. Be nice. My Discord, you post the image. I can't use Discord links from chat while I'm live. It doesn't work. And as many of you know, I don't go and look at Discord while live 9 times out of 10. Unfortunately, just work. What do I own for more than a year? You've seen Sabo enjoy Space Marine 2? I very much enjoy Space Marine 2, and I will go and check the game out when I've got some time, some space, but like I don't. If I'm going to play, I'm going to want to check out Space Marine. And I'm going to check out the Tech Marine. I don't want to stand around and watch somebody else play Tech Marine while I play a class I've already played today. And I've also got to potentially go very last minute and take phone calls. Thought that was not going to be a good opportunity for Thor's stream. If I'm just like, oh yeah, gotta go now, bye. Gonna take a 5-minute phone call. Good luck waiting for me. It doesn't look good. Okay, what's this? Oh, I can help someone else. And that gives me hunting experience to help them. Okay, that's kind of neat. Plus, remember, Thor plays it after a long break, so there'll be a lot of what is this? Yeah, I also didn't. I actually didn't enjoy the way that I was spoken to a couple of times when we were doing a co-op game the other day either. The blame game is not one I particularly enjoy playing, and I didn't like that when we were playing the other day. Be really honest with you guys, that's not a way I like playing games. I can't remember what it was. What was I playing the other day with Thor? Was it Ark? Yeah, I think it was Ark Reds at the weekend. Communicating stuff that I'm told I didn't communicate. What wasn't particularly fun for me. I don't like being told I've not done something that I have done. That really upset. That's something that's always upset me since I was a kid. When someone says, like, "Oh yeah, you do this. You haven't done it yet," and I'm like, "I have done that." It's just okay. So you don't believe that I said it. I know that I did, and if you go back in the VOD, you could find that I did say it, that I was doing this. But you are just telling me that I didn't say that and that I am wrong. It's not. I didn't enjoy it, like I said. So there's a reason why I left that when I did. I don't want to play today. Done. Let's see. I've realized I've used up all of my stamina helping them do their craft, but fine. Like, cue my craft at least. Do that. Where was the cooking? Was it a cooking station? Forestry, farming, fishing. Basic bait and shells. That will get me the bait for the fish. That will be... Oh, it's going to take me a long time. I'm not going to have enough to do that with, am I? Only 8 per stamina point. That's definitely not going to work. It'll take me the whole stamina bar. A little further to the right for cooking. Yeah, I can just get these things started off. I just need to. I need to turn those strawberries. The strawberries, of course, are in my cart, which is helpful of me. Need the cart still. Let's see. View cart storage. If I take the strawberries out, I can leave this behind for now, because I'll need it when the saggy birds are done. A while since I heard Lansdowne. Okay, Dune servers are coming back up. These are the fixes. Oh, it's what number of server performance stability issues to improve problems recently set in the larger population servers. So hopefully this will fix some of our Haga lag, I'm hoping. And then another edge case that could prevent character transfers. Oh, it happens. It happens. It's just gameplay style differences, and it's not it's not what I enjoy. So like, I don't want to engage in it behaviors. I'll check out Space Marine 2 when the time is right and when I feel like it. Right now I've got this. I've got Dune. I've got Arc Raiders as well. There's plenty of stuff to do. What's that bar mean? Oh, just incremental bits. Okay, so I can make three doses of food. Yeah, but it's one of those things. I quite enjoy doing Arc Raiders with Evie and Jojo because we don't take it too seriously. That was very fun. Very fun. I'll do that again sometime. Evie's back from her trip, so oh, there we go. Now we've actually got stamina. We can function again inside the game. Okay, so the fishing station first. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Balthazar. There's other people who'll play it at some point. I'm in no big rush. There's also Fallout 76, which I think has had a massive update yesterday. There's no drops campaign or anything for it, is there? About this. Okay, there we go. Grandmaster Mirror. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, huge up to 76 yesterday. Yeah, I know. I've seen the. I was looking through the patch notes. It seems to be there's a huge amount. What's your favorite part of that update, Avenda? The new 76 patch. I also need to make my D&D draw steel character as well today. There's so many things I just need to keep getting done. It's wild. Why is there not unlimited amount of time? That would be so much more convenient. Why, YouTube, do you keep on going back to top chat? Why is top chat even a thing, YouTube? I only want live chat. Show me all of my chat when I want to. Wild. Yeah, I'm expecting my phone call anytime from 10 minutes time onwards. Yes, but unfortunately, if I mess around with it too much, it breaks all of you, which is rude. Yeah, it's on you guys. If I broke the space-time continuum and the current frame of reference, then fine, it would be that way. But it's not. Your top chatter until Luther bans you. Luther won't ban you, and if Luther does ban you, I'll unban you, Balthazar. You're all right. Make base 10 timer thing. We could do that. Use glue to fix it, but this is my glue, Sabu. Glue. It bonds metal, glass, fabric, wood, ceramic, leather, paper, rubber, plastic, chat members, and more. It says it all here. There's a full list. You probably can't read it from that distance. Trust me. It does say that. It definitely says that. Honest, yeah. Do you want me to read the list out again? Would that help? Do I DM D&D or am I a player? I am a player in a member of the community's Draw Steel campaign. Blade panel, hang on, let me have a look. Metal, glass, fabric, wood, ceramic, leather, paper, rubber, plastic, chat members, and more. It doesn't say spirit. I'm not sure if it can fix your broken spirit. That's not on the list. I haven't done that yet, Bullseye Bob, no. I need to get some, not blue stuff, green stuff. You got a glue type product from B&Q a couple of years ago called Sticks Like Shit. Bought it just for the name. You know what? Fair. Fair. It says and more spirit. It could, okay, spirit might come under and more. You know what? We might have to find out. I think my favorite part of all of this is if you need to get rid of this, you need to use, you wipe the uncured adhesive with a dry cloth and clean with acetone, isopropyl alcohol, or citrus-based solvents. Specifically citrus-based solvents, chat, not any other kind other than citrus. Only orange and lemon. Citrus solvents only will get rid of glue. And isopropyl alcohol. Not for use on food contact surfaces. Okay, so I can't use it on chat members' skin directly. Royal Icing, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub, buddy. 8 months. It's really kind of you. You are awesome. I think the ads are about to start. So if that is the case, let me have a quick look. Go and grab yourself some water, grab yourself a snack. Don't become the snack. I will be right back. I should DM a D&D one shot for chat members to join. I haven't got the hours in the day at the moment to run a D&D one shot of any kind. There's too much going on every single day, all of the time, everywhere. Chromamu, I come to bargain. I would have just, been like, okay, fine. So Marmo's problem was just, resorting to crushing him every time. There are much better ways of dealing with it. Right, okay, so that should have gotten me some pelt, which is what I need for the quest. Welcome back after the ads, everybody. Hope that you are doing good. Hope that you unscrungled yourself. Okay, so that's rough raw pelt. We've got 10 of those. I can just go and speak to Alexi. Hunters and gatherers. Transform the pelt into leather to protect yourself. You need buckets and bark. Turn to tannin. Okay. How's the Bitcraft wipe? It's looking good. I mean, the early game is very much streamlined. The wipe system is quite nice. Overall, I think it's pretty good. I think I'm liking what they've done with the game. Like I said, I'm very much looking forward to when the game is out fully, because the game will be not only free but also expanded. But if you are wanting to get the game early, I will be doing a bunch of key giveaways right now. So this is your final chance to get in with the word spicy bits. Deposit all of this into the bank, except for my food. Collect the cart to the vault. It's a nice background game to have. It's a really, really good. It's not exclamation point spicy bits. If you do exclamation point spicy bits, it won't work. I didn't say exclamation point spicy bits. I just said spicy bits. It's like old school RuneScape. It's a really, really good second monitor game. I really like it. It's good. Okay, I will do the entries now. Spicy bits. A large cookie, are you here? A large cookie, speak up or forever hold your peas. There you go. You have got the first winner. I will draw a couple more winners. Don't you worry, chat. This will not be your only chance. Bear with me just a moment to make sure I can warn each of the people. There you go. A large cookie. This will appear as a warning on Twitch. Don't just skip through. Make sure you copy and paste the code out of it. Otherwise, we'll laugh at you. That's a large cookie sent. Let's go back and draw another winner. Our next winner is Caraday. Are you here, Caraday? Congratulations. Caraday, we require your strongest chat message. Royal Icing, thank you very much for that reset, buddy. I really appreciate you again. Thank you for that. You can laugh anyway. Is Caraday here? I don't know if Caraday's here. Ooh. We can always save Caradays for them. That's not a problem. See all of you sneaking into the giveaway late. You don't think so? It's fine. They've got. I give them a minute. Give them a minute. Fine. Hydrate. I can do that. Thank you, Divine Fox. Give me a second. Right. Reroll winner. Argos just joined in and immediately wins the giveaway. Congratulations and welcome on in. I mean, the luck on that's pretty good. First message and immediately wins the giveaway. Nice one. Obviously, the universe smiles upon you today, Argives. Or Argives. Nice. Royal Icing, next one to win. Royal Icing, are you here? I think you are. I can see you in chat. Here you go. A key for you! A key for you! Keys for everyone. No, these keys are thanks to the Bitcraft devs, so give a big shout out to Bitcraft for these. It's very kind of them to give them to us, so I can give them away to you. The next winner, the Great Goddess Freya. The Great Goddess Freya themselves. OMG. Scroll through chat looking for a green name. There it is. Warn. Warn. Everyone's getting warned. Who's next? The next winner. We've got a number of these keys. The next winner is the James Brown, the one and only James Brown, who's been following for longer than I have been streaming, which says a lot. The James Brown. And the one and only James Brown, who I'm scrolling through chat to see if I can see their name, but I can't see it yet. Nah, shame. JB's dead. Clearly, JB is dead. What a shame. What a shame. Rest in pieces, JB. Rest in pieces. Elclaw is the next winner. Elclaw, are you around? Who authorized JB to win anything? Apparently, me. Apparently me / Bailey. Elky, here you go. I've stolen that name from G now. I've stolen that from G. That's gonna stick now.
To fuck off with that shit.
And the final winner is drum rolls. Sindri, you have won our final copy for today of this. I will also give away some beta keys or beta cubes as well. We will start that giveaway in a moment. I will give away, I think I've got 10 beta cubes. So, Sindri, you have won a copy of Bitcraft. What do you mean? What? You're the one that did the command. You never win anything. Well, today you win something. Today you indeed win, Sindri. I'm proud of you. Thank you for being here and enjoy your warning over on Twitch. Let's do this. Save these. Can you be warned too? We'll have to see if you win one of the giveaways for the beta cubes. Let me change the giveaway and we will get started again. Congratulations to all of those winners. You guys did great. Giveaway options. It's going to be... This one will be beta cubes. If you do beta cube, all one word, that will be the entry for that. You're glad you weren't sleeping? Hey, free game. That's always a good way it goes. Again, thank you very much to the devs for that. It's a very, very good game, very enjoyable. I am going to do a couple of things though. Let me do this. You already own the game? Well, congratulations. The beta cubes, you see the little blue cube that's following me? That is a beta cube. One of the 10 beta cubes. I have 4 of them, apparently. I call him Kyle the Cube. He just kind of follows me around. He's friendly. He's like a pet. Look at him. Look at him. He's just a little fella. You can get a little beta cube. You can get a pet. They're early access only. They're limited time. They're limited edition. They're like butter cubes. Yeah, like butter cubes, but slightly different. So, yes, if you use the word beta cube, you will indeed get entered into the giveaway for those. Indeed. However, I think I'm going to exit out of Bitcraft for now. We will go back to Dune and finish what we were doing in that. and then go from there. So bear with me just 1 second, please, chat, and we will get ourselves sorted. Do that, and then I can go to OBS, and I can scream at it incoherently. Change the game correctly to Dune Awakening. Do this. That's done. Okay, that seems to have all gone through. Nice. I love it when OBS works. We'll compile some cheeky shaders. There we go. Sabu's already logged in. Look at that. Keen Sabu. That view is going to be interesting, isn't it? There we go. Hello, Sylvan. I'm glad that you are caffeinated. I hope that you are doing well. Where were we with all of this? I think that we had 6. So we've got 6 missions to do. We've got combat missions to do. So we're going to do Masano the Burned. We've got Blushing Cavern and Wreck of the Taiki. So we'll do Wreck of the Taiki after that. Grave the Fireflies and then a Wreck of the Taiki. Where is my weapon? That's not great. Let's have that back. That would have been a real mistake, just to go rocket romping around without my weapon. That would be a problem. That would be an issue. Yes. Got missiles. Do I have the stats for range damage now? I think I actually might. Yeah. Buff to range damage, buff to range damage. I don't have specializations in... I've got 5% damage buff to disruptors, I think. Nothing in scatterguns, but I could use a disruptor. 5% damage is quite a lot. What have I got in here available? I could try the lightning gun. Why not? Try the lightning gun. Let's bring back the drill shot. Do I have a sniper in here? His best isn't a top-end sniper, but might work. Doesn't need level 4. Then reply to that is, so why are you talking if I haven't drunk coffee yet? Fair enough. Rocket romping sounds like a 70s kid show. I mean, why not? Why would I not? You know, why would I not romp around and crump some enemies? Or crump some oomies. You what? I was gonna crump some oomies. Orcs is the best. That's he was being a nuisance. It's cold and rainy. He wants out, but doesn't. Pester and Hackett. Well, it's obvious, Sylvan. He wants you to turn the heating on outside, and turn off the outside. You know, the outside water, like you turn off the inside water. I can't believe you're not turning on the heating outside for your cat. A bit selfish, really. A pretty good Ray Woodson, thank you. Remember, BetaCube to enter our Bitcraft BetaCube giveaway. I will be giving away, I think I've got like 10 of these keys, maybe 5 of the keys. I can't remember. I do enjoy running testing station 136. Become very normal for me just to run this. How are you finding the swords? I'm loving the sword that you donated. Thank you very much, Mighty Orange. It's very, very good. Luther hasn't yet made me the rocket launcher, but I'm excited for it. I think one of the things I will probably work on when it gets to me doing dungeons is running the radiation one for the rad suit. Hang on, let's play around with what I've got equipped. I don't need the compactor. I'm gonna switch to experimental lightning gun, ambition, and the las gun. And we'll try out guns again, chat. See how this works. We've not done ranged gameplay since the early game, so you gotta make sure Vicky's not burning her hair again. That makes sense. Yeah, fair, fair. Talking severe storms Friday. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a bit of a brutal gun, isn't it? You learn a lot from me. You can't, like, oh, that's really kind of you to say, buddy. Thank you very much, Darkest Fairy. You are always welcome. I'm pleased that I can be of assistance. Ultimately, I couldn't do this without you guys, so I appreciate it. I appreciate you. You got a grade 5 ancient way damage booster and lasgun damage booster. Yes, they still suck 7 on level 30. Not get any DPS. So wait, do you not use the lasgun or the rocket launcher? I'm still just better at melee. Like melee is just, my brain just works with the melee because I've done it so much. Well, Lays, thank you very much for that Prime sub. You are a legend. I really appreciate you. How are you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Yes, do you not use Ancient Way or lasgun? Okay, that actually uses up my power quite quickly. Doesn't gonna prime, but can't till tomorrow. There's no rush on it, buddy. I will be here tomorrow as well. Don't you worry. Give me meant to be blueprints? Okay. I'm a simple woman. My build is entirely based on the burning blades with occasional snipe from the Dune Watcher. I think that's a good, that's a pretty nice set of builds though. That's not a bad thing to do. This will be the melee. Yeah. What happens if I use melee on the boss? I've not really tried to melee this boss down properly, so I'm going to try that as well. Just do it very differently. Hello, John O'Clock. How are you doing? Lasgun and Ancient Weight up mobility for bosses level 30, even if you've got the perk. Because if I talk about how fast I move with the Lasgun, I can outmove this.
Now things are gonna get heat.
Most of the time, anyway, I could have outdodged that. I was going to melee them, wasn't I? Okay, apparently I do quite a lot of damage with a single melee strike. That's kind of wild. That's thanks to the sword that that Mighty Orange gave us. Extra tall. I mean, yeah, that's, you know. Does this gonna have a channel for Bitcraft to potentially play together? I haven't got a channel for Bitcraft in my... Actually, wait, no, maybe I do have a channel in my... I'm fairly sure I have a channel for Bitcraft in my Discord. I feel it's the kind of thing that I would have, yes. A single dot level 30 will kill you in 5 seconds with level 7 combat mitigation and grade 4 forge. Okay, wild. You know, that sounds like something that's, you know, really fun about level 30, right? Who wouldn't want to deal with that? Then we've got 2 in Blushing Caverns together. Nice. While you're ripping the diff ones, Engine Seer Watkins, so I had a mission there to just kill Masano the Burned, which is just, you know, just easily done in a couple of minutes by running through. I'm doing my daily missions for combat. No, I need a Wreck of the Taiki first. Yeah. Means to an end to run the diff one. You don't have spice, but you're neuro spicy. That's kind of good enough, Wig Diddler. You know what? Fine. Royal Icing, it is my pleasure. Thank you very much for being here and for entering the giveaway, you know? As a reminder, if you want to get the beta cubes that I've got, which is, you know, that nice blue floaty friend that joins me for the missions, etc., then you are more than able to do that. You can use the word beta cube right now and you will enter the giveaway. Out that way, and then we go into this one, but they can't follow in here. We kill this guy who's got the flamethrower because he's a butt. We deal with this duelist, which I hate. Let she regain some stam. Ugh, come on. I really hate the NPCs with the, those blades. Ooh. I got stuck. Kill. Kill, kill, kill. This console. This one. I'm sure there was more of them than that, normally. Okay, well there you go, there's at least one of them not there. Eldritch Blast, it's like Baja Blast, but more purple. Do that. Go this way. Yeah, Eldritch Blast is like a more purple Baja Blast, Ellis. Whee! Have I consumed my daily ration of my body weight in spice? I haven't, but I like being given spice recommendations from a person with the username of Bong Lassie. That is excellent. That's probably my favorite recommendation. I would trust you about spice. Yep. Fine. Let's grab that. Likely should give us a decapitation strike. Rude works. Yeah, don't worry, Nellis. It's not a flavor the Jedi would tell you about. Now we go to the Blushing Caverns. I'm talking with Felix about Baja Blast. We don't have that here. What a concept. It's wild. You don't have a spice problem, you have generational talent. Very fair, fair point, Bong Lassie. Completely fine with that. No one can tell you that you have a spice problem. It's actually one of the rules on our server that you can't tell me that I have a spice problem, because I don't. I definitely don't. It's factually incorrect. That's libelous or scandalous, depending on the method of communication. I have a spice solution. Yeah, spice, spice XP service pack 2. Locate the cave and neutralize the camp by the heights.
Shield on.
The PP numbers should be at 22. I will update it in a moment, Pan. Thank you. It. That didn't go according to plan. You would never be a Jedi. You believe in balance. You can be like Mace Windu style. Get yourself a purple lightsaber. Drill shot's not that fun. Lightning gun is more fun. Still not as fun as. Still not as fun as lasgun. Lasgun is just more fun. Are you gonna fire your flamethrower at me from down there, or is that gonna work? It is. Death, 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 death. Free death for all. Let me update the PP program while I forget. Wait, before I forget, not while I forget. I'm midway through forgetting, apparently. They're a grey Jedi? Sounds like Timu Jedi. Let me upgrade that. PP go. Why did it say we were at 14? You just said we were at 21. Maybe I undid that? I broke something? I could have broken something. As long as we're on our way there.
There's someone here.
There's someone here. Come on, where's my backup?
Who goes there?
I'm not sure the Jedi would consider them Jedi if they were grey Jedi. I feel like that's not in keeping with the Jedi's rustic aesthetic. I keep on trying to reload this gun and realizing that it just runs off of my shield and my battery, so like... No healing for anyone down here. The entire problem could be solved if the Jedi would go to therapy. That's hilarious. Not untrue as well. Very good point.
Who's there? Damn, empty. Who else?
I love it when the floor can be shot through. That's always neat. You're not wrong. There's a lot inside the Star Wars universe that would likely be solved if the Jedi would just like have a bit more like mental health and awareness. A little bit less childhood trauma. A little bit more openness, you know. Flame. Flame. We need to grab one more of this. Oh, chat, I'm going to run the ads now. My phone is ringing. I will be right back. Hello, everyone. I'm going to quickly draw the winners for this giveaway, starting with Rez Ion Icewind. You have won a Beta Cube key. Pop up in chat. Rez Ion Icewind, please pop up in chat. You will get a thing. You're a winner. You will get a Beta Cube. Yes, the word Beta Cube to enter. I'm drawing these now. I appreciate you all being here. I want to draw this now before I forget about it. Rez Ion, congratulations. Here is your Beta Cube. I'm going to give away 5 of these, so there will be a number of them given. Don't you worry. You still have a chance. I will. There you go. You've been warned. There you go, Rez Ion. Do that. Next one, Blade Punner. Next winner. Blade Punner, I'm sure that you are here. I very much reckon you are. Let's have a look. Blade Punner's normally here lurking, hanging around, being mischievous. Blade Punner, I choose you! Congratulations, Blade Punner. Here we go. Here is yours. Do that. Warning incoming. You redeem these through the website for Bitcraft, so you don't redeem these through JB. You've been given one. There we go. Let's give JB one. So these are redeemed through the Bitcraft website, not directly through anything else. Next winner is Honoriz. Honoriz, are you here? And then we've got one more after this. You are still in with your chance. The word Beta Cube to enter chat. Honoriz, congratulations. Do this. There's yours. Congrats, buddy. Enjoy your Beta Cube. And then the final one for today, we have Mad Dog 152 2004. Mad Dog, are you here? Congratulations, Mad Dog. You really, I mean, did it work through Steam, Freya? Did it? If it worked? Oh wait, yeah, Freya, your one is through Steam. These ones, the Beta Cubes, are not through Steam. Beta Cubes are through the website. The game keys are through Steam. That's why I said these ones are through the website. Just these ones. Just these ones. Don't worry, you're all good. Give this to Mad Dog. There we go. Nah, you're all right, Freya. Easily done. Easily done. Due to buy the game, honor is no. You need to do it through the website. So you'll need to go in through the Bitcraft website and redeem it to your account there. You did? Honor is try redeeming this first. Does it expired or invalid? Try redeeming that on Steam first and see if that works for you. Let's see if that's worked for Honorers. One moment, chat. I'm just seeing if this is working for Honorers. You're now blocked from entering code. What the f... You also got Expired? Okay, let me try this. Did you all get expired and invalid codes? Okay. Let me... Okie dokie, I've reached out to the devs. Let's see if they can grab some beta key codes. It looks like they basically just... So those ones had also probably been used. It's like they'd given them away inadvertently and just double copied them. Yeah, only try once on Riz. You shouldn't have tried 2 or 3 times. Definitely don't try multiple times. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Let me grab some replacement ones. Give me a second, chat. We'll get that done. Okay, Res Ion, here is one for you. You redeem the game on Steam, the cube on the website. Yes, exactly as Balthasar has said. So whoever else won, Mad Dog likely needs to be rewarned. That one. Honor is James Brown. I'll send you this one. And Blade Punner, I'll warn you with a new one just in case. It's in your hub account for the so if I go into my let's go to my Bitcraft stuff. Avaricious UK, thank you very much for the Prime sub, buddy. Awesome to see you. How are you doing, dude? I'm already logged in. This one? Fairly sure this is my one. I'm doing good, thank you, dude. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm just need to call the doctor back in a little moment. So, for my family. Let's see. There we go. So, just leave that. I closed the tab for a reason. Yes. So if you have seen one of those codes, what you do is you would go to the Bitcraft hub, you log in, this is my login, you go to promo code, and you would redeem one. I'm going to do it so quickly that you guys can't, see it, but you can't steal it. And it'll give you a beta cube. Yeah, no stealing my key. Yeah, see, that's used now. There's that. And take those. Then it'll show you your inventory. You'll have a beta cube, in-game collectible, open. I got the Astrolite one, so I've got the white one. Nice. So I've now got 5 of the different types. I've actually got a couple of these ones. I think I can give them away. These aren't Dune codes. No, these are for Bitcraft. It's a bit like old school RuneScape. Effectively. Need to wait 5 minutes. Okay, Honor, is what the second code I sent you definitely wasn't invalid. The second code I sent you, like I said, needed to be redeemed on Steam. So yeah, Bitcraft's very much like old school RuneScape. It's very much like a second screen kind of skilling game. It's got quests, it's got a little bit of combat, it's now got some dungeons in it, and it's completely open source. Is basically how the system that it uses works. Clockwork Labs, who develop it, have open sourced their engine so that the engine itself can be completely open, completely used by anyone. And the game will be free to play at launch. And I think it's currently £7 on Steam. We've got a couple of keys for it. Still 7 out of 10. Oh, I'm sorry, Rezan. I'm glad that code worked for you, though. Don't give you a chub? Nice. Is Dune worth coming back to? You put about 90 hours into it and couldn't keep up with the chores of solo without a guild. I would say now, Pistol, yes. They've reduced a lot of that unnecessary friction that seems to have been holding you back. So they've also got a lot of stuff which benefits solos. Like if you're a solo, you can now take advantage of the gathering tree a lot, which just means that everything that you harvest, you'll just get more of. Yeah, the cubes are pets. Yeah, the cubes are pets, John O'Clock. Oh, Turbo Cat, don't worry. I would mute me too. Don't worry. I completely understand it. I completely get it. So they've also removed taxes. Taxes are gone from the game. If you're taking a break from the game, you can store your base in the construction tool. So inside of this tool, you can basically store all of your base and all of your storage. Everything gets stored, and you can basically just restore it to a snap position, to the place where it was before. That works with server transfers. It works with everything. That's a whole thing. Thank you very much, Balthazar. I appreciate you. You mute the ads and then get distracted? Oh no, Turbo Cat, I'm sorry, buddy. Well, if it helps, I am actually going to end the stream now. It's probably the earliest I've ever ended a stream intentionally without there being an emergency, but I need to make a couple of phone calls, speak to the doctor, and then potentially go and do a drive to visit the hospital. So I am actually going to be heading off and raiding off after only 4 hours. A very short stream, but it is indeed medical. So because of the medical, we're going to raid my good friend Vicky, who's playing a bunch of different games at the moment, yapping away, having fun. She is super awesome. You guys will be well suited there. Hope you have a lovely day. Enjoy. I'll be back tomorrow as normal. Take it easy, and I will see you soon. I am specifically running away from Demnar. Yes, it's just because I don't like Demnar. So I will catch you all later. I will keep you updated in Discord with any news, and I will see you all soon. Take it easy and have a lovely time. Thank you very much for being here, and I will see you soon. Bye!